And happening now, a group of Coast veterans are making a trip down to the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. Parker Boyd tagged along and joins us now live from New Orleans. Good morning, Parker.
Good morning, Jamie. The Riemann Family Funeral Home came to New Orleans all the way from Gulfport to give homage to Veterans Day, along with retired veterans and their families, kicking off Veterans Day celebrations this weekend. And right now I'm here at the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. 3 buses led by a police escort arrived at the National World War II Museum a little after 9 a.m. Those buses were filled with retired veterans who chose to take this trip with the funeral home. Here they got a chance to watch a World War II documentary called Beyond All Boundaries. Now, the Riemann Family Funeral Home has been hosting this trip for 12 years now. The funeral home says it's a great way to show appreciation for veterans who paid the ultimate sacrifice for this country, and to also show appreciation for the veterans who are here on this trip. Now, the veterans will also take a tour around the museum with the funeral home before heading back to Gulfport at 2 p.m. Reporting live in New Orleans, Parker Boyd, WLOX News Now.